So this school year, many of my students in my classes, the older students in particular, have been learning about 3D printing and accessibility. They learned how to make objects that might make a person's life a little easier, particularly those people with disabilities. So have you ever thought about how 3D printers might help in the COVID-19 crisis? I wondered that too. So I set out to find out just how 3D printing might be able to help make our lives a little easier. By now, I'm sure you know that many people are making face masks that are being used to help protect our healthcare workers, our families, and so forth. There are people all over the world who are making these masks, but more importantly, there are people in our community who are making them as well, and I wanted to help them out. So I decided to set out and see how 3D printing might make that job just a little bit easier. One of the things that takes a long time when making a face mask is making something called bias tape. Now, bias tape is the tie back that is used to tie the mask behind your head. A bias tape is actually made from about a 1.5-inch strip of cloth that is then folded up several times, ironed, and then sewn. That's a time-consuming process. I wanted to see if I could make that process go a little faster. So by using the 3D printer, I was able to find a design and print it and bring it home to test it. We brought home the design to test it to see if we could make bias tape even faster. And once we found the design that we liked, I made a whole bunch of them and donated them to Sew for a Cause, which is a group of people here in Vassarville who are making masks for folks like you and I, healthcare workers, essential workers, and more. So as you can see, 3D printing is able to help us out in this crisis. How cool is that? So let's take a look and see how it works. Final product right there. Okay. All right. Now we're going to start. So as you can tell right here, now we're inserting the fabric into the 3D printed bias tape maker. And you basically put the wide end in, and inside it folds it all up. And so when it comes out on the other end, it's pretty much ready to go. But you're going to hold it down right here, pull back a little bit, and we found that using an iron seemed to really help. So you're going to pull and iron, and as she pulls and irons, it's going to make the bias tape. And that makes things so much faster than what it used to be, which basically was folding it over, iron, fold it over again, iron, fold it over again, iron. and which took many minutes to do just one section of tape. Now you can do long sections of bias tape, iron them together, and just run them through the sewing machine as you saw earlier. Pretty cool, huh?